Hello students, welcome back to the new video. Let's see today what we are going to do. Survey became important. Surveys become important. Another important source of writing history was surveys. Recording and examining of a particular area, subject, etc. becomes important. British believed that a country had to be properly known before it could be effectively administered. To know our country, we should know different topography, soil quality, flora, fauna, local history, cropping pattern, what they are growing, all in detail we should know. Then only we can know about a country. So when Britishers had come in India, they wanted to see how they will be ruling. Okay. British believed that a country had to be properly known. Then only they can effectively administer it. Detailed surveys were being carried out. Revenue survey, how much amount were collected, how much tax percent to be increased or not. That all detailed study they were doing. Surveys to be known by topography, whether it is plains, plateaus, mountains, hills, valleys, rivers, everything in detail they wanted to know that in India what all is there. Soil quality, different soils which are there in India, the flora, the fauna, plants, animals, and the local history. The local people who are there, all the details about each and every family member, how many children are there, what the parents are doing, everything in detail they wanted to know. The cropping pattern which was there, which is to be carried out, what they used to grow, which crop pattern they were following, everything in detail. Census operation became to be held every 10 years. Census had been started and every 10 years it was effectively being put so that we can know the increase in the population, what new methods they have learnt, what change they have brought in them. So everything in detail we can know through the census. It produced records of the people such as number, caste, religion, occupation. There were many other surveys too. Botanical is all related to plants, zoological, archaeological, anthropological, and forest surveys. So this is all the surveys. Other than the counting of the people, they started counting these things also: botanical, zoological, archaeological, anthropological, and forest surveys. You can see here the picture. In this you can see the people have been called and then all the details have been, measurement is done, where do they stay, which place, all the details are been taken. So survey is an important medium to know about the person. What official records do not tell? What official records do not tell to us? Let us see in detail. Understand the heading. History was written according to the perspective of British government. It was written by British government. So they had the whole perspective of governor generals. They talked about only governor general. They didn't have the Indian perspective, what the laborers did or what the farmers did, nothing. In detail, they only mentioned about their people. Absence of the Indian perspective. There was no Indian perspective which was put according to them. Official records tells us what the officers thought, what they were interested in, and what they wished to preserve for the posterity. Reality may be totally different. History must be looked from the other perspective also. How do we know about the other things? we can know about in detail by the other people as well. This was only one perspective. It was only the Britishers' perspective or the British government's perspective. But if we want to know the people who came in, okay, the travelers, the people who wrote diaries, so from that also we can extract information which becomes important for us. Diaries of people, accounts of pilgrims, travelers, autobiographies, personalities, the important personalities who are there, ideas of leaders and reformers, poets and novelists. This all people who had gone through, seen, okay, this becomes important, and this perspective is important by the Indian people's perspective. So we can come to know in detail about all this, and we can clarify it in detail. That was only the British government's perspective. Now by the people who have gone through, okay, or who had come in India, we'll get all the idea through them. Yet the history lacks the perspective of peasants, workers and tribals. Getting to know their lives was more difficult task. Yet the history lacks, okay, here the details are not being mentioned about our people. Here what is lacking is the life of peasant. Peasant workers' life is missing. We do not know, and if we go to search also, it will be very difficult to know in detail about them. So that is lacking. Tribals' lives also is very difficult to reach. So this is all what we have studied through the official records, which do not tell us in detail. So we'll meet in the next chapter. Till then, bye.